Good morning, friends. We will discuss today the electromagnetics chapter number 1, the numericals based on point charge and line charge distribution. So, we will be discussing two types of problems. One, calculation of electric force. Second, calculation of electric field intensity. Let us look at the first problem. I have a charge of 3 into 10 to the power minus 4 coulomb located at point M and a charge of minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 coulomb at N in the vacuum. Calculate the vector force on positive as well as negative charge. This is the statement which is given to us. So from this I come to know I have two charges, one placed at M, second placed at N. I have now one positive charge and one negative charge. The media which is given to me is vacuum. So if I draw the diagram, I have Q1 charge available is positive, Q2 charge available is negative. Coordinates are mentioned. In the first part, I am supposed to calculate the force exerted on 2 by 1. So vector will be towards the charge Q2. Unit vectors will be calculated as vector divided by the magnitude of the vector. So I should first write the positional vector corresponding for R2, positional vector corresponding for R1. So referring to the diagram, force exerted by 1 on 2 will be equal to Q1 Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. Why only epsilon 0? Because media which is given to us is vacuum divided by into R square multiplied by the unit vector. So calculations will be destination is 2, source is 1. So it will be R2 minus R1. How to write R2? R2 will be 2AX cap plus 0 over AY cap plus 5 AZ cap minus I have AX cap plus 2AY cap plus 3 AZ cap. How to write these vectors? Already we have discussed whenever we started with the prerequisites. So it is destination minus source. How I get R1? So it will be 1 minus 0, 2 minus 0, 3 minus 0. O is our origin. Likewise R2 will be 2 minus 0, 0 minus 0 and 5 minus 0. So resultant vector that I will be getting is, it will be AX cap plus 2AY cap plus 2 AZ cap. So calculate the magnitude of the vector. It will be under root 1 square plus minus 2 square plus 2 square. I will get is equal to under root 9, which comes out to be equal to 3. Substituting these values in the equation, I get Q1 Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into R square. Distance is your 3. So R is the distance, that is magnitude of vector R12. So substitute unit vector equal to vector upon magnitude of the vector. So putting all the values, epsilon 0 is permittivity of the vacuum. It is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. If I proceed with the calculations, what I get is minus 9.99 AX cap minus 2 AY cap plus 2 AZ cap. This is force exerted by 1 on 2. Similarly, you can calculate force exerted by 2 on 1. In that case, the direction of the vector will be from Q2 towards Q1. So, unit vector is going to change. So, that exercise you will be doing on your own. Consider the second problem. Calculate electric field intensity at point P 3, 4, minus 2 in the free space caused by the charge Q of 3 microcoulomb at point B 0, 0, 0. So I am supposed to calculate the electric field intensity at point A. So it is called as my field point. I am supposed to calculate electric field intensity due to the charge which is available at B. So B coordinates are given to you 0, 0, 0, that is origin. So your vector will be pointing from B towards A. The media which is given to us is free space. So write the vector. It is destination is A, source is my B. So it will be vector BA, which will be equal to coordinates of A minus coordinates of B corresponding. So it will be 3 minus 0, 4 minus 0, minus 2 minus 0. I get it as 3ax kappa plus 4ay kappa minus 2az kappa. Calculate the magnitude. It comes out to be under root 29. So once I do these calculations, write down the formula for electric field intensity due to point charge. The formula says it is q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 r square into unit vector. Unit vector you have written it as vector upon magnitude of the vector. Substitute all the values. R is the distance, remember. You can represent magnitude as two vertical lines around the vector or simply the vector without line. So r square and magnitude of vector r is the same. So here in the equation you are getting it as under root 29 square and it is under root 29. Terms are similar. So put all the values, solve the equation, you will get the answer as follows. This is the same slide. Don't forget to write the unit also. Next problem, a uniform line charge of 2 microcoulomb per meter means what is given to us? It is line charge density is located on z-axis, means this line charge is located along z-axis. Find electric field intensity at point P 1, 2, 3 in Cartesian coordinate system if charge extends from two cases. I am supposed to calculate infinite line charge distribution and finite line charge distribution. So let us represent this point in the Cartesian coordinate system and the corresponding line charge distribution also. So line charge distribution is lying along z-axis. So red line is indicated by the line charge distribution. Now to locate point P 1, 2, 3, its distance on x-axis you are observing it is equal to 1. Distance on x-axis is 1, distance on y-axis is 2 and distance on z-axis is 3. So this is my point P 1, 2, 3 that you are observing. So this is 1, 2, 3. Now if you remember the line charge distribution problem, I am supposed to drop a perpendicular from point P where I am supposed to calculate the electric field intensity onto the line charge distribution. I should drop the perpendicular. So in this case, if I drop the perpendicular from point P onto z-axis, as my line charge distribution is along z-axis, so my vertical distance, this 3 remains as it is. Okay, 3 remains as it is. Only my x and my z will become 0. So what are the coordinates of point on z-axis now? The coordinates of point will be equal to 0, 0, 3. So this is the vertical distance that you need, that is equal to my d. So if I calculate the magnitude of this vector, this is nothing but my vertical distance d that you will be getting. So once I drop the perpendicular onto the line charge distribution, now I can proceed with the calculations. So first case we will consider is infinite line charge distribution. So electric field intensity I am supposed to calculate at 1, 2, 3 point. So write down the vector first. Vector will be towards the P arrow. So it will be 1 ax cap plus 2 ay cap. 3 minus 3 will be 0. So z component will not be there. Magnitude of the vector r will be equal to under root 1 square plus 2 square. That is under root 5. So magnitude I am getting is under root 5. So use the formula for infinite line charge distribution electric field intensity, which will be equal to rho L upon 2 pi epsilon 0 d. So if I want to write the magnitude, not necessary to multiply it by the unit vector. If I want to calculate vector electric field intensity, that I will be multiplying it by unit vector. So substitute all the values. I will be getting here the result as vector electric field intensity E bar. Okay, which will be equal to 16085.029 into my corresponding vector as it is. Now here you observe that d is the distance perpendicular and this is nothing but my magnitude of the vector itself. So here I am getting it as a d. Okay, so solving I will get the corresponding answer. So this is the total answer that you are getting. Don't forget to write the unit, it is volts per meter. Second case, my line charge distribution is extending from -4 to 4. So which formula I should use? It will be finite line charge distribution. It will be rho L upon 2 pi epsilon 0 d A upon under root A square plus D square. Now what A I should substitute? Whenever we have considered the derivation for line charge distribution, this is my line charge distribution which is symmetric around the origin. So here my distance is minus A and here my distance is A. Okay, so in the formula A is half the total distance. So it is extending from 4 to -4 means half is only 4 because it is total 8 magnitude wise. So half of 8 is 4. So A in this case I am supposed to substitute is equal to 4. So substitute the values, it will be getting it as magnitude of the vector. So multiplied by the unit vector I will get the electric field intensity vector quantity. So this completes the numericals one each of discrete charge distribution and line charge distribution, both finite as well as infinite.